Stephen, you've had time to fully reflect on the Birmingham game last time out. What signs did you see in that game that will hopefully stand you in good stead moving forward?
I think there's a lot of good build-up play. I think some of our messages that we said to the players, we got into the final third loads of penalty box entries, forced loads of set plays. Kind of the only thing that was missing was the last bit and the most important bit, sticking the ball in the net. So yeah, really positive performance overall, limited Birmingham to only a few chances, and both of their goals were worldy goals really. So yeah, loads of positives, but didn't win the game, so got to try and change that.
What have you seen from the players during training this week?
I think they've been good again. We've had a clear week, 3 or 4 full days, which is really important at this stage with a new management team coming in, because it gives you time to work on things and implement your ideas. So I've seen loads of positivity again, loads of quality as well. Some of the stuff that we done on Tuesday was excellent. We had a little bit of an 11v11 game, and some of the patterns of play were excellent. And yeah, so again, just confirming what we're already all seeing, that there is some talent in the squad. We just need to get a few results and build some momentum.
It was announced today that Nathan Lowe's signed a new 4.5-year contract. What have you made of Nathan during the time that you've been here, and how do you see his development progressing here?
I think he's done really well. He's obviously a young player coming through the academy, which is really important that there is a pathway into the first team. He's played bits and pieces I know this season, but I think over the next few years he'll become a really important player for us, because he's got good attributes that you want from a centre forward. So pleased for him, and really pleased again for the academy for one of their young players to everybody who's worked with Nathan over the years has come in and is going to make a big impact in the first team, which is critical really.
Almost all of the injuries have cleared up now. How difficult is it for you to choose a side, and what sort of goes through your mind when you do select a team?
Just try and pick the team that we think is going to win the game. That's how it is. I think it's important that you don't chop and change too much just for the sake of it. You try and pick players, to say, that are the right ones for that individual game. So yeah, it's been good to have the injuries, lads who've been injured back. We're still only missing Joshua Loren at the moment. And yeah, that does give me a bit of a headache, but that's what I get paid for. So yeah, got to deal with that, and yeah, try and get the team right for the weekend.
How is Josh getting on?
He's doing okay. Just spoke to him again this afternoon. He said he's all right. He's running. He's out with the physios, and yeah, he's stepping up his rehab as you would expect. Still think he's a couple of weeks away from joining in with the main group. But what he had was a bit of a nasty high ankle sprain, so you can't rush them things. And I'm sure he'll be back on the pitch as soon as he's ready.
It's 4 unbeaten away from home now. How difficult is that to do in the Championship?
Yeah, it's difficult to go on any sort of run in the Champ. It's so unpredictable. But yeah, we've been good away from home. I think it's important that we stick to that. We still stay disciplined and organised, but don't lose the fact of what we're trying to do when we've got the ball. I think our best way is when we attack, and so we've got talented players, so that's what we'll try and do. We know it's not an easy place to go, to Sunderland, far from it. I know they've lost their last couple of games, but they're still a top team with really good players, and we have to make sure we're ready for it. They've got players who individually are really good, and when they get it right with the way they move and the way Michael sets them up with their patterns of play, it's really hard to sort of figure out and stop. So yeah, we have to try and be aggressive where we can, force them into mistakes, and then when we have the ball, use it well, which we did at the weekend. Now if we can control a ball or control a game as much as we did last weekend and create as many chances as we did, then we'll be in with a chance of getting something from it that we want.
Over 1,500 Stoke City supporters are going to make the trip on Saturday. What have you made of the support that you've received away from home this season?
Brilliant. It's been class. I've really enjoyed it, and I think they've played a huge part in our success over the last few away games that I've had. So yeah, it's been good, and really appreciate it. And I know they're right up in the gods away at Sunderland, so I'm sure we'll be able to hear them, and I'm sure the lads will try and do everything that they can to get them a result that they all want as well.